Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's Paula here. As you can tell by the title, in today's video we're going to be talking about King Arthur of Britain and Queen Guinevere of Britain and the love triangle with Lancelot. If you guys have never heard of this story, it's a really good story. I love this story so much. This story right here, real nice story. Well, I guess it's not too nice because it's a love triangle, but what do I know? If you guys are interested in this story, keep on watching and see how I got this beautiful eyeshadow look. If you guys are new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button. If you would like to see more videos from me, especially makeup and medieval myths, because I love doing these videos. So give it a big thumbs up and stay tuned for the story. Okay guys, so I'm really excited to talk about this story today because I love like the little love triangle that they had. But I will say that the only like time I heard about the love triangle between those three was actually on a TV show that I watched on Netflix. It's called Merlin, and I don't know, I'll try to like insert a clip or something so you guys can kind of like see.
What is it?
Can't find my comb.
Have you looked?
Everywhere.
You must have been under something.
Your nose?
You just have this way of seeing things.
Yes, two of them. They're called eyes.
But y'all, I'm telling y'all, I love that show so much. That's the only time that I learned about King Arthur and Guinevere, and then Lancelot. But I didn't know that that was like a real like true thing. I mean, obviously, I don't know if it's true or not, or we don't know if it's true or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. Let's just get into the makeup. Okay, should I just tell you guys like how the show goes? I don't want to spoil it in case you guys want to watch it. So in the show, she was like a servant to, her name was Morgana. She was Arthur's, I don't even know. Y'all, if I remember, I'll try to like put it up here somewhere. Y'all, I'm about to be all off subject. I don't know if oh god, it's too much. Her and Arthur never really, I guess she never really showed interest in Arthur until Merlin came around, and she kind of learned that Arthur had like a good heart whenever he like, you know, was kind of nicer to Merlin, especially because his dad didn't approve of like magic in the land or whatever, because his dad was king at the time. His name was Uther Pendragon. That was his name on the show. And this is different from the story. I'm gonna talk about this story, but I want to talk about the show because that's where I learned about the whole like story between, you know, those three. Whenever I guess the time came or whatever, they kind of sparked up a little like secret romance. Whenever Uther learned about Arthur messing around with Guinevere, he was like, you know, I don't really accept this, and he kind of like laughed it off and was like, you know, I guess he thought Arthur was just like playing around with the maid. In the show, I'm not gonna get my makeup done. Oh my god. Keep in mind, Merlin was Arthur's like servant boy or whatever. So whenever Merlin learned that Arthur had interest in Guinevere, he thought that it would be like a whole new world, and you know, things would be better for people like him, like people that are considered like sorcerers or like wizards or like just magic folk basically. And he's like, you know, maybe Arthur has like a good heart. Maybe he really loves people and he loves the country and he wants it to be like a better place, right? So of course Merlin would help Arthur with Guinevere and you know, keeping their little secret. So that's when Uther found out, and he kind of laughed it off like, you know, like you have to stop this at once. Arthur was kind of trying to tell him that, you know, I really love her and this and that. So his dad was like, no, not gonna happen, sorry. They were still kind of seeing each other like throughout the show. Like they obviously still love each other. Merlin was like, oh my god, here goes Uther. He ruins everything basically, which he did. He hated magic people. He thought they were terrible, but he was a hypocrite because he would use magic whenever he was dying one time to like save his life, whatever. It's like a lot of hypocritical things that went on dealing with like the magic world, but that's a whole different story. Okay, we're here to talk about Guinevere, Lancelot, and Arthur. Just to give like a little backstory of who everyone is. So Lancelot was King Arthur's knight. He was like one of his most loyal knights, and King Arthur, obviously, he became king once his father died. And Guinevere was the daughter of King Leodegrance, that's how you say his name, of Scotland. And Arthur had expressed his love for her, like he thought she was like beautiful, he wanted to marry her, like the first time he saw her. But Merlin, who was his advisor, was saying, see, this is a completely different story from like the show that I watched. It's like a totally different like story, but he told Arthur that no, you shouldn't marry her, like she's gonna like betray you. Like he was like, you know, he was trying to give Arthur like the tea. Okay, he was trying to let him know like, hey, that one, So Merlin will also warn King Arthur that Guinevere will be unfaithful to him too. But he didn't care. He just went on, and I guess he trusted his own instinct, and he went ahead and married Guinevere. Now, it was also said that King Arthur, you know, once he became king and everything, he didn't have like a round table or anything like that, but Guinevere's dad bought him one to have. So I guess he kind of wanted to like get him started or kind of help out because, you know, he did marry his daughter and everything. Anyway, so back to the story. Lancelot became a knight. He was one of the most loyal knights, right? So King Arthur was very fond of him. But somehow Guinevere and Lancelot grew close. And it went as far as Lancelot doing deeds for her, like fighting in her honor and, you know, like things like that. Like he really loved her. King Arthur didn't really pay attention to, you know, whatever they had going on. He just kind of brushed it off and was like, oh, well, you know, I trust them. That's my wife. That's my most loyal knight. You know, basically like, you know, probably a good friend. So he just kind of brushed it off and was like, whatever. Lancelot went on to do like all kind of deeds for Guinevere, and he also went as far as rescuing her one time. And Arthur, he didn't really think anything of it, but eventually as time went on, he started to think like something's fishy, like something's going on here. So he actually accused Guinevere of being unfaithful to him. And him and Lancelot would go back and forth and, you know, all that stuff. And eventually Guinevere just went ahead with King Arthur and was like, you know, I'm just gonna squash this and I guess leave it alone. There are like so many legends about, you know, like the whole little love triangle. In some of them, Guinevere, or Queen Guinevere, was portrayed as loyal, and others she was like disloyal, and, you know, like with the whole Lancelot thing. Like I said, she did eventually go back to King Arthur and, you know, kind of left Lancelot alone. I guess she was like, you know, it's not really worth it, even though she really loved him. In other legends, it was said that she was loyal to Arthur, and there was a military campaign, and King Arthur had to leave, but he left his nephew Mordred in charge. And Mordred was kind of like plotting against King Arthur and was like, you know, I'm gonna marry Guinevere, and, you know, I'm gonna be the king. Like he wanted the throne, like he wanted to be that, you know. But it was said that Queen Guinevere locked herself in a tower and didn't come out until Arthur returned. And once Arthur returned and learned about this whole little thing, him and Mordred were to fight. eventually King Arthur killed Mordred, killed his nephew. What is this? And by the way, y'all, before I get further into the story, even though I'm almost kind of done, if y'all were still wondering about the makeup that I use, I still use the same makeup as in my previous videos, like beauty store palettes and stuff like that, and BH Cosmetics, and I still use my P. Louise eyeshadow base and my e.l.f. CC cream. I still use this, in case you guys are wondering. So after the fight with King Arthur and Mordred was killed and Arthur was badly injured. After he died, I don't know if he specifically died from that, but after he died, Queen Guinevere went on to help the poor and things like that and give back to Camelot, because she felt like she was the cause of everything that kind of happened between her and King Arthur and all that stuff with her and Lancelot. She felt really bad. And then once she died, she was buried next to Arthur. Obviously, 'cause she was still the queen. Y'all see the little cut crease? I know it kind of seems like I'm rambling a lot, but I was so excited to talk about this like story, because I'm kind of familiar with this one a little bit from the Merlin show, and I just love the story. I thought it was like so sweet that he would like, do that, especially during that time when like things are like really serious, like when it comes down to like royal class and you have to marry within your class. You can't marry like regular normal people like me. Okay, y'all, I have this purple eyeliner by NYX. I'm gonna open it so I can show you guys what it looks like. I think I'm done with this story. Like, once Guinevere died, she got buried next to Arthur and all that good stuff, and that's just what happened. Now I still wanted to talk about the show version. Wait, is this gonna be cute? If it's not, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm not done, but I am done with the story. So I want to know what you guys think about, like, if Guinevere and Lancelot were wrong for expressing their love, and, you know, if it was wrong for like Guinevere to cheat on Arthur, which I personally do think it was wrong. But you guys should let me know in the comment section, because I really love to know what you guys think, because I love this story and I just want to get like a different perspective. So you guys told me while I finish this crazy look. So guys, this is the final look. I love the eyeshadow. Now I will say the eyeliner by NYX, it's kind of like drying, like it's a little like crackly, I guess I could say. This is the final look, and I found some lip gloss that I had, like some holographic lip gloss. It's like really, I don't know, the colors are like holographic. I found this lip gloss and I thought it would go good with this eyeshadow look, like the blue and the purple and all that. So this is my final look. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And I will say the eyelashes, because I don't think I ever told you guys, I've gotten my eyelashes from Shein in the past, and I think I got like 12 lashes for like $10, or like 10 pair for like $12, whichever one. But either way, that's like super cheap, but that's where I got them from. And I found a new pair and I decided to use it for this look because it's kind of wild, and well, not wild, but the colors are really cute. So I thought I would do like a you know, big lash. That was the end of the story, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed talking about it. Like I said, this is like one of my favorite medieval stories to talk about, like King Arthur of Britain and Queen Guinevere and like the love triangle with Lancelot. I thought that was like really cool to learn about. I really like it. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about any other like medieval stories. I'll be happy to talk about it. I love medieval stories. I'm currently watching Downton Abbey right now, and y'all, that show, 10 out of 10. Must recommend. Okay, that show was like really good. That was all, guys. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Let me know if you like it. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.